Hey, what's up? I got a new Zmodo kit. I've already had two of these in the past, and I've really enjoyed having them, so I wanted two more because I wanted to get a little more coverage on the house. The kit comes with two cameras, handy dandy Zmodo security system, smart security system sticker, and 30 free days of their cloud service. I haven't used that yet. So in the box you get two cameras. Each camera comes with about a foot long of cord. There's the camera there, handy. Lots of lights for nighttime viewing. They're pretty good at night. And that cord's about a foot long. And this end here, you get to plug in a micro USB. It also comes with two antennas, one for each camera, a set of mounts, that way you can mount the camera wherever you need to, and two more cables, each about 7 feet, maybe 6 feet long. And the mounting hardware, you get some screws, some drywall anchors, and a handy tip: if you unscrew this enough, you can actually separate this piece, and that makes it a lot easier to find a good mounting point for wherever you're putting. You just basically put your 3 dots and screw it right in. As you can see here, there's the screws, anchors, and again, I'm going to use my power bank because I'm outside. There's not a plug nearby, and I want to be able to turn my camera on and sync it to the Wi-Fi. So basically, micro USB, turn on the power bank, and the camera turns on automatically. You'll see green light if you're not in direct sunlight like I was. And make sure to screw on your antenna, and just give the camera a couple minutes and it'll boot right up. Now here we are. When I went to add the camera, I had to jump through a couple hoops. But follow along with the pictures here. You go add camera, it says power on all your devices. It's already powered on with my power bank. And then you just go through next step, next step. It says turn off silent. It actually has instructions, voice activated instructions, but they didn't work. So you go next. There's my Wi-Fi shield. Yes, I know, I'm a nerd. And my password is nothing you'll ever find out from Hydra. And then it says point the camera at the QR code 8 inches. I sat here for a while, but I gave up and I just went back to scratch. But then, magically, when I came back to this screen, it showed up. And I had to do this for the other cameras as well. Same exact try it, fail, and then continue. So you go to the wireless devices and then wireless device again, and magically your camera is going to show up right there. That's the camera. Click the plus sign, give it another password, name your camera. I called this one the backyard, and my password was something crazy like crazy backyard camera, don't know the password. There it is, right there in the list of the other cameras I already have. Click back, and then you can click live view. And now you have a live view of what the camera's looking at, which is the side of my phone. And now we're looking at me. And the tree above me and the ladder that I'm getting ready to climb up with. That way I can mount this camera to the side of the house. I don't know why, but every time I see this, it makes me think of episode 8, that scene where she's looking at herself, looking at herself, looking at herself, looking at herself, looking at herself. I'm a nerd, I know it. So here we are. I've got right underneath the roof, just below the gutters. I think it'll keep the camera pretty dry. I've had pretty good luck. And remember that tip I said earlier? Take that off, that way you can mount this a lot easier. Now, you want to mount it on something pretty sturdy. I found a part that actually, when I pushed on it, I could find something to mount to. I marked it with a pencil, then I went back with an automated center punch and gave myself a nice starting point for drilling. Drilled my 3 holes. Put my little bracket on, put 3 screws that came with it in. It took me maybe 10 minutes. 3 screws. and I have a bad habit of breaking things when I over tighten them, so I was nice and careful. Basically, then you hand tighten the screw into the bottom or the top of the camera. There's also another screw on the top that you can use, and once you get that on, you just tighten that little nut to the top or to the bottom of the camera, wherever you're putting it, and then you screw that right back onto the bracket, and there your camera is. Tighten that up, point it where you want it, and you'll be off to the races in no time. So for me, once I got that connected, all I had to do was run the cable from the inside of my house, that 7-foot Zmodo cable, to the outside, and I had power. So here you have a view of me looking at the camera through my phone, and there's what the camera is seeing on my phone. And here's another view from me on the ground looking up at the camera. That always makes me think of R2-D2 in the swamp. Don't know why, but anyhow. There it is. And here's one more shot of the camera. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like this video.